Well, happy spring, everybody. Yes, it is that time of year again where spring has supposedly sprung. And I say supposedly because it's been fucking snowing here since spring started. No shit. Spring is a very confusing time here in Rochester, New York. Okay, because like today, it was snowing. And then it was coming down really hard. And then we're like, well, you know what? Screw it. It's not really sticking that much. We're going to go out and do what we were planning on doing anyway, blah, blah, blah. And then it stopped snowing. And then the sun came out. And then all of a sudden, oh, where'd all the snow go? It was sticking there for a minute. It was actually, as the wolf described it, as picturesque there briefly for a little bit. Okay, and it was really, really nice. And then right then everything just kind of melted off, and now it's snowing again. Yeah. That's how confusing and confused we are here in Rochester, New York. So, yeah, that is life up here. What is spring like where you're at right now? By the way, if you would like to get an OSTARA reading and see what the season holds for you, then by all means, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know that you've shared. I'm going to start putting people on the list here in just a minute. Hello, Cassandra and Gia and Jonathan. How are you guys? OSTARA readings. And we're going to talk about what OSTARA is here in a minute. Did anybody do any kind of OSTARA celebration or an OSTARA remembrance, observance of any kind this week? Anybody? Or are you planning on doing one possibly this weekend? All right, Cassandra, putting you on the free list for the OSTARA reading. Jonathan Porter, good evening. Deborah shared, thank you. You gave offerings and meditated. Wonderful. That's always a good thing. I do like meditation. Meditation is a beautiful thing. So yes, once you have liked, subscribed, and shared, please let me know that you have done so, and I will put you on the free list. Because everybody likes the free list. And tonight's free list, like I said, is going to be about OSTARA. Sylvia, thank you, putting you on the free list. So we will discuss OSTARA here in a minute. Anybody else do anything for OSTARA? How many of you guys have plans for Easter? When is Easter anyway? I know it's in a few more weeks. It's the Sunday after the full moon, as I recall. So we're right at the end of this month, I think. Hold on. What day is Easter on? Easter's on Sunday, May 5th. No, it's not. Why is Siri being stupid? What day is Easter on? No way Easter's in May. Says Easter's in May? Does that seem right to you guys? That does not seem right to me. Yeah, March 31st. Okay, thank you. Because it's supposed to be like the first Sunday after the full moon after this vernal equinox. I don't know why frickin' Siri kept coming up seriously and trying to tell me that it's in May. What day is Easter on? Easter is on Sunday, May 5th, 2024, it says. That is so full of shit. All right. I'm going to have to look up why Siri is telling people, hey, Lori, I've got to figure out why Siri is telling people Easter is on Mother's Day. That's weird. That is really weird. Because I think that is Mother's Day, isn't it? And welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want to get on the free list. And hello, Miss Jessica. Do you want to use your credits tonight? Hey, Becca. How you doing, babe? All right. So we're going to switch over to this screen. Hi. Here I am. Let me move this. I'm going to put the special up for tonight. Okay. What day is Good Friday on? March 29th, 2024. But I shit you not. Watch this. Okay. What day is Easter on? And it says it right there. Easter is on Sunday, May 5th. Well, I thought Sunday was, or Easter was a different day. What day is Easter on? See, I shit you not. Sunday. You see that? It's so weird. All right, Jess, I got you down, girl. Yes, and we have trip lunar events on all Mondays for the next 3 weeks. Lunar eclipse next Monday, full moon, following Monday, solar eclipse. Yes. So, yeah, we got a lot of Monday, moon day stuff going on. Absolutely. But, yeah, I can't believe it's saying, Siri is saying that Easter's on May 5th, and it's stupid. So, hold on. Can you report to Apple that you're getting the wrong date for Easter and that Easter is on March 31st, not May 5th? Oh. Yeah, this has happened before, apparently. But they don't put religious holidays on there quite as much, I suppose. I don't know. Yes, I am doing my Through the Veil radio show on tomorrow, and it's going to be great. I can't see this damn thing either. No sleep. Have you not gotten your meds yet, Becca? All right, Jess, putting you down for a freebie also. I hope my Jessica Granados bestie shows up here, but I know she is really... I'm so used to talking to my girl every day, and I haven't, talked to her, all week, and I'm jonesing. I need to tell her I'm jonesing. I'm missing it, because she's prepping for the wedding, her daughter's wedding this weekend, which I will be marrying them, so I'm excited about that. I'm sorry. Are you doing your evening reflections before you're going to sleep, Becca? Yes, I know. I'm excited about it too. I'm going to be in La Crosse this weekend. Telling those two, hey, do you? Oh, okay, cool. Do you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, Lori. I'll put you on. Now, I would like for you guys to know, we're going to talk about OSTARA a little bit tonight, but this OSTARA is part of the Wheel of the Year, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a teaching here for you to look at about what is the Wheel of the Year and what are all these 8 holidays that we celebrate, otherwise known as Sabbats. So here's a little information for you.
Hi. I'm LadyShiya, and welcome to my teaching on the Wheel of the Year. The Wheel of the Year is a symbol of the 8 Sabbats, or religious festivals, of neo-paganism, which include 4 solar festivals: winter solstice, spring equinox, summer solstice, and fall equinox, and 4 seasonal festivals celebrating or marking a seasonal change. There is no evidence of an ancient Wheel of the Year in its present form, but it is clear that the Celts, as well as many other cultures from thousands of years ago, celebrated the festivals that the wheel highlights. Different cultures had different names for the various celebrations. However, our current Wheel of the Year tends to give more weight to their ancient Celtic origins. In the ancient Celtic culture, as in many other cultures of the past, time was seen as cyclical. The seasons changed, people died, but nothing was ever finally lost because everything returned again. The old chants of corn and grain, all that falls shall rise again. Hoof and horn, all that dies shall be reborn, embodies this ideology. The Wheel of the Year includes the following holy days. Most dates are flexible from year to year. There is no beginning or end to the Wheel of the Year, but we shall begin with the rebirth of the sun, which is the celebration of Yule. This is also known as the winter solstice. It includes the longest night of the year, and the new day, the day following the solstice, is considered the time of the rebirth of the sun. This is typically celebrated anywhere between the 20th or the 23rd of December, whichever day the solstice happens to fall on. The next holiday is celebrated on February 1st or February 2nd, most of the time February 2nd, which many of you know as Groundhog Day. This is actually a holiday called Imbolc and is sacred to the goddess Brigid. It focuses on home and hearth and the hope of spring. This next holiday will definitely sound familiar to you. It's called OSTARA and is traditionally celebrated between March 20th and March 22nd, wherever the Spring Equinox happens to fall. We celebrate it nowadays mostly in the form of Easter, while Easter typically comes a little bit later. With many of the same traditions of fertility, it is all celebrating the return of spring. May Day, of course celebrated on May 1st, is otherwise known as Beltane, and this is the unofficial beginning of summer or the true height of spring. This is one of my favorite holidays and is often celebrated both day and night by two various fun celebrations. The first being the Maypole and the second being the Beltane fires, the symbol and time of fertility. It's a beautiful and wonderful holiday that really helps us enjoy the return of the beautiful weather upon the earth. All the fans of Stonehenge know this next holiday, which is the summer solstice, celebrated between June 20th to June 22nd, whatever time the solstice happens to appear on. Stonehenge has been widely the center of this holiday as the sun rises between the archways of the stones and is believed a site of celebration from the ancient Celts and the ancient Druids. This is the time of true summer. The summer solstice marks the true beginning of summer and those wonderful, heady dog days of summer. Lugnasa is on August 1st and is the beginning of the harvest festivals of the year. This is the summer harvest or the wheat harvest, where we honor corn and grain. Mabon, which is on September 20th to 23rd, is the autumnal equinox and is our second harvest festival of the season. This is the time where the greatest harvest is reaped and celebrations and Thanksgiving ensue. Oh my, did you hear a mention of Thanksgiving? So did I. And of course, we come to every witch's favorite holiday and the most famous one of all, Samhain, otherwise known as Halloween, the day in the year where the veil between the worlds is the most thin and we can become that which we are not. This also is the conclusion of the harvest and where one begins to prepare for winter, the time where the world of the living meets with the world of the dead. These 8 festivals are designed to draw one's attention to what one has gained and lost in the cyclical turn of the year. As in the ancient Egyptian civilization and many other civilizations, The Celts believed that ingratitude was a slippery slope that began a cycle, which then led a person into the darkness of bitterness, pride, resentment, and self-pity. By pausing to reflect upon gratitude for what one had been given in a year, as well as what one had lost, but still cherished in memory, one maintained balance. In the rest of this unit, we will study each one of these holidays individually and how they are traditionally celebrated and how you might honor the Wheel of the Year for yourself. Meanwhile, merry meet, merry part, until we merry meet again. Blessed be y'all.
So did you find that informative? Did you learn anything new? Yes, OSTARA is actually predates Easter quite a bit. So we can talk about some of that in a little bit. Jessica Edwards, you're the first up on our priority list. Michael, thank you for sharing, putting you on the free list. And of course, tonight's free reading is going to be all about spring blessings, spring message, OSTARA. All right, so Jessica Edwards. Hey, Shira, how you doing, dear? And Rochelle and Robin, adding you guys on as well. And remember, tippers are skippers, and tippers also get a free money spell. All right, so Jessica Edwards, where you at? Hello, Faye. Good to see you, my darling. How you feeling? Let's start with a past life. Okay. Let's go over to our past life screen then. And let's see what we've got. Here, move my glasses out the way. And Christina. Remind me who Christine is. I think it's Shira. Isn't it you, Shira? Last name starts with an F. You're doing okay. Your soul sister, however, is not feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, Shira, putting you on the free list here in a minute. Or on the priority list, sorry. So we're looking at past life here for Jessica Edwards. Looks like this one starts off in a little bit of tragedy. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, wow. Okay. Jess, I think I'm starting to see why you are so fiercely independent, Miss Edwards. All right, that's where it ends. Okay. This becomes a somewhat kind of familiar story. All right. Okay, Faye. And we'll do Reiki here after in a little bit and make sure we do that for her as well. So Jess, looks like you are actually this is the I would say this is around the rise of Christianity. Okay. It wasn't very popular yet. In the European times, because I'm just seeing there's small monasteries, small abbeys and stuff like that. It's starting to gain a little bit of popularity, but not Elspeth, I think that you sent me the wrong amount. I think I need to send some back to you. Wait for Faye to come back. Faye, let me know when you're back. I think you sent me the wrong amount. Oh, nope. Okay. Mentorship ×4, spell, and Reiki. Okay. Plus a reading. All right. Because, so. Got you down. Okay. So let's look into this past life thing here for her poor Jess here. So this is Jessica. What I'm seeing for you is this is around the turn of like if I were to look at a time, the time frame that keeps coming up is like, have you ever seen Destiny Is All, the Saxon Chronicles, that sort of thing? Because it's around that time frame. It's around that time frame is what I'm seeing, which is, I guess, around the 1100s, something there. Okay, Christianity's still new, but it's popular and taking effect, but it's not. It's still somewhat new to the post-Roman European era. Okay, women have zero rights whatsoever. And women died a lot in childbirth. And what I'm seeing here is that your mother died in childbirth. Okay. Your father could have given a shit about you. All right. Hello, BD. How are ya? Because your father was always looking for his own political gain. You were in a, I don't know if it's a noble's home or if he's just seriously wealthy. Okay. Let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared, BD, and I'll put you on the list. But basically what I'm seeing here is that you met somebody and you fell in love, all right? And you were denied. Okay? You were absolutely denied. All right? You were told, nope. You need to, that's not okay. All right. That you need to go with what your father told you needed to do. And of course he picked I'm seeing a lot of trauma, which is why I'm stopping every so often. Cause I'm seeing a lot of abuse. I'm seeing abuse from your father. And then, of course, when you fell in love and wanted to try to get out of this, you're like, oh, that's my ticket out. And your dad's like, no, I'm in charge here, and you're going to do what I tell you to do, which is you're going to marry this dude. Okay, you're going to marry this old dude, just older, because I'm seeing that you were very young here, like, barely past puberty. When he's like, nope, you're going to go off and you're going to get married to this older guy, somebody, in their 30s, which at that point was considered extraordinarily old. And you were like, yeah, nope, that's not happening. So literally, you ran away to a nunnery. All right. You were not going to marry this dude. And you went off to begin a lifetime of service in a nunnery. And there you stayed. You would rather be alone than to be subjugated to something that you didn't want. And of course, like I said, you went through a shit ton of abuse. Okay.
Hi,
whoops.
I'm LadyShiya.
Didn't mean that to turn back on again. You went through a shit ton of abuse from what I'm seeing here. Okay. I'm going to kind of throw these cards back up on the screen, but in that lifetime, you had enough, and there was no way in hell you were going to let yourself be married off for political gain You had no love for your father. You had no connection to your mom. You felt like you really didn't have anyone or anything. So going to a nunnery and living there and kind of working the land and stuff like that, you were actually perfectly fine with. You weren't so, you were told that if you ever came out of that, then you were going to get married off as like cattle. And you were like, no, I'm not going to be cattle. I'm not anybody's prize heifer, peace cow, whatever. So you actually said, fuck that shit, and ran off to a nunnery because you weren't going to put up with the abuse anymore. And you were at peace there. Okay. And you were very successful, quiet, peaceful life. And that was good enough for you. You'd rather have that than to sit there and be subjugated under people for the rest of your life. So, yeah, totally fair. But it really feels along the time because, I mean, I don't see that there was death by Viking or anything like that. You ran off and decided you weren't going to be anybody. You weren't going to be traded. You weren't going to be traded for your abuser's political gain. Sorry that you went through that in that lifetime, my darling. And a sucky. Oh, goodness. All right. So we're going to do your freebie for tonight. Did you want anything else tonight, Jess, or did you want me to save it for a future time? So let's see what your OSTARA reading is. So spring, what is spring bringing for you? Okay. Right now, spring is giving you a chance for you to let go of those things which are holding you back, okay? So by the time spring comes to its conclusion, it's giving you a chance to set your boundaries, okay? Well, I mean, you probably did a lot of that in the nunnery, no doubt, Jess, but what I'm seeing here is that this is a time for you to be creative and for you to let things go. But the universe is telling you don't have any expectations. Just allow the flow to happen. You'll be able to set those boundaries, let things go and move forward, but just allow yourself to flow. Okay? Don't get yourself stuck in a series of expectations. All right, girl. I got you saved on there. Miss Granados, I have not seen. She has a credit with me, but I have not seen her today. All right. So that puts Shira, you're up next. Shira. What did you want your reading on? Oh, meanwhile, Jess, let's do this for you because we didn't do it the other day. But here we go. Jessica. Money, money unto thee. Abundant wealth. 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will. It is now done. So mote it be. Yeah, I don't always remember that when I have it from a past thingy, but yes, we do the money spell for sure. Meanwhile, Shira, hi. Let's do yours too. Shira, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, so whatever comes up, let's see what your guides want you to know. All right. You, Shira, need to really focus on doing things your way. All right. You need to find what you have a deep connection to on an emotional level and start pursuing that. And then get everything organized around you. Kind of do a little bit of spring cleaning, get everything organized around you so that you know what your resources are and what you need to do in order to go forward with your doing it your way, you know? All right, BD, I'll put you on the list, my dear. The one thing that you need to say, BD, if you definitely want to catch my attention, is the word shared. Okay, so once you say the word shared, and it says comment shared, then I know that you've shared, because that word that's kind of like gets my attention. When you say shared, I'm like, oh, you shared. You can always throw an emoji on it too if you want to make sure extra that I see it. Sylvia, I already got you on the list, babe. People who I've got on the list right now are Cassandra, Deborah, Sylvia, Lori, Michael, Robin, Rochelle, and BD Dish, in that order. Other than those who are on the priority list, which was Shira just now and Elspeth, who's coming up next. So, Elspeth, you want to start off with Reiki? Or did you want to start off with the read? Hello, Anne. How are you, darling? All right. So what did you want a reading on? Did you want a specialty reading, or what did you want it on? You want a past life reading? Okay. So we're going to do a past life reading for Faye. To get this shuffled up so we have something new. So let's see what we got for you on your past life, my darling. Okay. This looks interesting. So I'm actually seeing a life of a nomad here for you, Faye. Hello, Adele. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll stick you on the free list, my darling. And Luz, you're going on the priority list. All right, so what I'm seeing here is a nomadic life, and I'm actually seeing a desert nomad, okay? So this is at the time where you're going through the desert on a horse with no name. I hope you get out of the rain. Yeah. If you remember, you're a horse with no name, because there ain't no one to give you no pain. La da 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 da. All right, so, yeah, desert nomad, and constantly moving around, moving about. I am definitely seeing. Hey, Luz. I'm definitely seeing that there was a tragedy that happened early on in your life, right in here, to where in the desert nomad life, apparently they raided each other on the regular basis, I suppose. So I'm seeing that there was definitely your tribe, your nomadic tribe, and I'm not even getting a name for it, but your nomadic tribe was raided at one point, and you guys lost quite a few people. From that, it was kind of a semi-tragic event there, or very tragic, because you had to bury a lot of people. However, your people did not fall apart from that tragedy. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite. They used that to decide that they needed to become strong. Now, I'm seeing that you guys were horse traders, and that's why you guys were raided, okay? I'm seeing lots of horses, kind of like the Arabian style horses. That you guys had a lot of horses that y'all were trading, and you would have different places, oases and stuff like that that you would go to care for these horses. And then you would like go into different places. Like you guys wouldn't stay in the desert where it was arid all the time. You would go to different places to trade. You go to different oases to stay and to raise foals and stuff like that. So it's like you had different seasonal camps depending on things, and you would go here, there, and everywhere. Okay. So basically, you guys got strong and decided to make allies as well. Found a different place to go that was even a better oasis because the one that you were at wasn't very defensible, I suppose. And y'all ended up being like the strongest. You didn't go and conquer anybody else, but you did get so strong with your trading and with everything that I'm seeing here that you had actually had to, I'm seeing that you guys had to go to some kind of city that was on a port in order to ship some of your horses elsewhere and things like that. Y'all ended up being like major moguls, okay? And Tori, I got you on there, my dear. But y'all ended up being like major moguls. So you personally ended up being the matriarch in this clan as it continued to grow and make money. And somehow, I'm not sure what city it was, but I see a kind of a city by an oasis, by a desert kind of thing that was kind of born from the prosperity that you guys had. So in your lifetime, you guys ended up making a permanent base instead of meandering and wandering so much. And apparently that city became quite large and a quite large port city in that area off of, I would say somewhere around Saudi Arabia style area is the way I'm picking this up. So I don't know how Dubai was founded or something like that, but apparently you were a part of that because of the, so look for, let's see, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do my researchy, pull up my researchy thingy and say, is there a city in the Middle East area or off of the Sahara Desert that was formed by a nomadic tribe of horse traders that ended up settling down? Question mark. All right, we'll find out in just a second. It's actually saying Timbuktu. It's an ancient city that became a permanent settlement around the 12th century. It wasn't established by horse traders, but it grew to prominence due to its strategic position on the trans-Saharan trade routes. So you might have ended up staying there and being a part of it. Timbuktu. Haha. It says its growth and prosperity were undoubtedly influenced by the nomadic and trading cultures of the Sahara and the Sahel, including those involved in the horse trade. So it's not directly by that, but it might be Timbuktu there that you were a part. I didn't see like that you guys were founding it, but you were a part of that. So yeah, hey, you got a lifetime from Timbuktu. That's fucking hilarious. I love it. Isn't that great? All right, so are we ready for the Reiki, or you want to just spell also? I don't know what drink means. So you wanted a Reiki, TBE. Spell is for the, okay, that's the rest. Okay, gotcha. All right, so Reiki time for you. For Elspeth and for you, okay? We're going to do a combined Reiki for the both of you. So we're going to get a lovely little Reiki stones out here. Here we are. Here we go. Yes, I know. I'm going to do it for Elizabeth, but I'm going to do it for you too. And anybody else who's on will get a nice little carryover from that as well. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Reiki, Reiki is energy healing and can be done from anywhere and everywhere, okay? So there we go. All right, we're going to focus in on our Reiki now that I'm done playing. Like, I got to play with it every so often. There we go. Ah, gotcha. All right, we're going to focus in, and I think we're going to do a little bit of we're going to do a little bit Ocean's Dream for a little bit of that cleansing energy. I clicked off the wrong thing. I clicked off my vocals instead of the music. So there we go. All right. So I invite you now to focus in on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out as we send healing Reiki across the airwaves. Specifically targeted for Elizabeth Brown, but also for all of you who are here and for Elspeth as well. That felt so good. I always enjoy doing the Reiki as much as I enjoy receiving the Reiki because as a Reiki practitioner, I am channeling that Reiki energy and it refreshes me and does good for me as much as it does good for y'all because I'm working that energy through me. So, how did you guys feel about that Reiki? What does it mean when this Reiki made my head right above my eyes and my feet tingle and get a rush, so much so that it felt disorienting and then calming, followed by a bunch of nostalgic memories? Well, that is a strong Reiki reaction there, Tori. So basically, when you're talking about right above your head, that's probably, it was activating your third eye. And then by your feet, that's probably your grounding. I was putting a lot of energy through, so it's possible that it was flushing some of that energy out. And then a lot of the childhood memories, were they positive childhood memories? Because it could be working through shadow work, or it could be bringing positive feelings back to you to bring you a higher and a better place. Sylvia, it helped your headache go away. I'm so glad. It does help a lot with headaches and migraines and shit like that for sure. Lucy found it soothing. Hello, Jarek. I'm sorry about your puppy. Okay, and may your pup be well received across the Rainbow Bridge. What was your pupper's name there, Jarek? Dixie. All right. So we're going to have a little moment for Dixie, okay? So let me come here and I'm going to put this up. In honor of Dixie and anybody else who's lost a pet recently, tell me your pet memories. Tell me your pet's name. But in honor of Dixie, just this side of heaven is a place called Rainbow Bridge. When an animal dies that has been especially close to someone here, that pet goes to the Rainbow Bridge. There are meadows and hills for all of our special friends so that they can run and play together. There's plenty of food and water and sunshine, and our friends are warm and comfortable. All the animals who had been ill and old are restored to health and vigor. Those who were hurt and maimed are made whole and strong again, just as we remember them in our dreams of days and times gone by. The animals are happy and content. They each miss someone very special to them who had to be left behind. They all run and play together. But the day comes when one suddenly stops and looks into the distance. Her bright eyes are intent. Her eager body quivers. Suddenly, Dixie begins to run from the group, flying over the green grass, her legs carrying her faster and faster. You, Jarek, have been spotted. And when you and Dixie finally meet, you cling together in joyous reunion, never to be parted again. The happy kisses rain upon your face. Your hands again caress the beloved head of Dixie, and you look once more into the trusting eyes of Dixie, so long gone from your life, but never absent from your heart. Then you cross the Rainbow Bridge together. In honor of Dixie for you there, Jarek. I know that it is tough when our four-footed loved ones go before us. So wanted to have a moment to have for Dixie. I saw that going through the feed the other day. So my heart for your loss, my dear. All right, Elspeth, are you still here with us? Whether she is or not, we're going to do our money spell. Kind of set this up because some of these are getting buried underneath all that. There we go. There's that. There's that. There we go. All right. Chris, you shared, and let me see. I see Annette shared, and Chris shared. All right, the people I've got on the list right now in this order are Luz, Tori, Cassandra, Deborah, Sylvia, Lori, Michael, Robin, Rochelle, BD, Annette, and Chris. If you did not hear your name and you have liked, subscribed, and shared, say shared right now. Jarek, adding you. Anybody else that shared that I didn't say their name just now? Meanwhile, we're going to do Elspeth's money spell. So Elspeth. Faye, money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Annette, you're changing your name to Granny Annie? Okay, that's fair. I like it. Becca, you shared too. Okay, putting you on the list. All right. Luz, you're up next. What did you want first, reading or spell? I mean, it works for me. Reading an inner light spell. And obviously you get the money spell anyway, because that's part of it. So, which did you want first? You want the reading first or you want the spell first? Reading first. All right. So what do you want your reading on, babe? Lou says she wants reading first. While we're waiting on that, let me go ahead and do your money spell. Here we go. Luz, for you. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Hi, Eileen. You went babysitting again? Diana, I'll do a money spell for you in a minute if you'll stick around. Because you did donate for a different spell earlier, so that qualifies you, in my opinion, for a money spell tonight. You sent me money today, you get a money spell. All right. Luz says, we've had so much bad luck lately that it has affected our entire family. And I need to know what's going on and how can we fix it. Almost feels like a hex or something. All right. Let's do a full spirit insight on this then, shall we? Oops, upside down. The whole deck's upside down. Okay. Making sure that we weren't getting a reversal. I just managed to reverse the entire deck. That's all. Now, you guys know I don't often talk about hexing because 9 times out of 10, and I mean this seriously, actually it's more like 99 times out of 100, It's not a hex that somebody's actually placed on you, but there is still that one time, that one unusual time where something somehow you did to piss somebody off and they actually went and put a hex on you. Okay. Luz, can you think of who that person specifically is? Because what I'm seeing is the caster of your spell is somebody who's definitely, I'm going to say mental, first of all, but they are also very much of an overthinker, very much in their head. I would say that they are your mother-in-law. Is your mother-in-law a fire sign? Or a very fiery person? Because that's what's coming up. Somebody who's in their head, an overthinker, and a very fiery person. I mean, it's weird because, like I said, there's that one thing. Okay, see. Hello, Junior. Good to see you again. All the way from Ghana. I love having you here, Junior. You've got such great energy. If I ever get over to Africa, I've got to definitely make a pass through to Ghana just to meet you because you're pretty awesome. Yeah, I think May 20th is Taurus. Or maybe slightly thereafter. I don't have my thing with me exactly to see what the exact date is, but well, we're glad you're here, Junior. All right, so yeah. First of all, one of the things that I'm seeing is that you need to establish boundaries. Serious boundaries, okay? And yeah, Taurus. Okay, I thought it was Taurus for sure. It's a cusp, though. I think it's probably right at the end of Taurus, May 20th, if I'm thinking about it. Should be right towards the end of Taurus, because I think May 22nd is when it transfers over. But I've never been to Africa, but I would love to, especially after, meeting my friend Mayukwa and hearing a lot about, I've heard a lot about a lot of wonderful places there in Africa. I would love to see. It sounds like an amazing continent. It's huge, though. We can put several of us United States inside of Africa. That's for damn sure. Yes, make sure you share, Junior. That way I'll put you on the free list, my friend. But I am definitely seeing that you need to starve this person of energy and attention. Okay? Yeah. Okay, you're not speaking to her. That's good. But she is definitely, I don't know. I'm not seeing that she has cast the curse. I am literally feeling like what I'm seeing here is that she literally paid money for somebody else to curse you guys. The fuck? Yeah, I was thinking 20th or 22nd for Taurus, but yeah, you're correct, Sylvia. I don't always remember the exact dates, but I kind of have a general estimation thereof in my head most of the time. But basically, okay. I'm trying to, in a nice way, answer what to do on the second thing. And I would seriously suggest that are you comfortable doing a reversal, Luz? If you're not comfortable doing a reversal, then seek me out and I will do a break the curse and a reversal for not just her, but whoever she had cast it. Because what I'm seeing is definitely she paid somebody else. She actually paid somebody else. So if you're comfortable doing a reversal, I'm just going to ask her right off the bat, is that her? Is she the one who did it? Is she the one who caused the curse to be cast on you, the mother-in-law? I got to know. Who else would it be? Okay, let me try this, because I got a yes right after that. I asked if she asked it to be cursed. So she didn't cast it. She asked somebody to cast it. Do you know the caster? You know the caster. Is there like a metaphysical shop or some shit around you, Luz? Because it says you do know the caster. She's a part of this. God dang it. Hold on. I forgot to shut that off. There we go. Do you know some of the metaphysical people in the area? Because apparently this is somebody that you know that casts the spell. And she actually literally paid for it to be cast. So if you're comfortable, Luz, doing a reversal, I would do a reversal. And I would do bounce that shit right back on her where it belongs. And right back on whoever else cast it with her. But this is definitely a curse. You can do a reversal without specifically knowing who it is. You just say everybody that's involved in the casting of this curse. But this is the one weird exception that happened once in a while where it is indeed somebody has cast an actual ooga booga curse on you. Okay. Good news is curses are extraordinarily easy to break. Luz, if you're not comfortable casting it yourself, let me know if you need some. You can do a quick search on the internet for reversal spells. Okay. My favorite, I use a black candle and a mirror. Okay. And I take and so I can give you some instructions kind of on how to do that if you want to do it yourself. But if you want to do your own spell, holler at me. I'll tell you kind of what to do for it. And if you want me to do it, then holler at me. I'll charge you $50 and I'll do it myself. Okay. Either or. I'm not one of those crazy people that charges stupid amounts for spells, but I would suggest doing a reversal. Okay. And then I would, after doing the reversal, I would get some sage and some Palo Santo, and I would sage the fuck out of your space, and then Palo Santo to bring in some blessings. Okay. Even if you have me do the reversal, still go buy some fucking sage and buy some Palo Santo. Okay. So yeah, message me separately and you'll figure out, yeah, if you want to do it, you can do it. There is nothing that stops you from doing a reversal. Okay. So there you go. Your favorite perfume? Navy? I like navy. Navy's good. All right. So let's do this crystal clarity spell for you. Are you ready for that? But like I said, you can do your own reversal, Luz, because, you know, curses like this go against natural law. And yeah, the universe does not like them. And it becomes extraordinarily easy to break curses like this. All right, so we're going to put all of our stuff for our spell out here. Now, what we have for our spell... Oops, this one here. Here we go. Come on. What we have for our spell, first of all, is Maxine, our rose quartz skull, is a representative of your head and your heart. Hello, everybody. That's Maxine. All right. So then we have our selenite wand, which we use and we go in reverse, counterclockwise, to get rid of all the cobwebs and yucky shit. And then with our rainbow fluorite, which is our crystal of an organized mind, we go clockwise to bring in the good shit. And of course, what's in front of Maxine here, which is going to be the representative of you here, Luz, in a moment, is a clear quartz. Isn't this a beautiful clear quartz? I love this beautiful clear quartz. So that we are gaining crystal clarity for your path ahead. Coochie Coochie shared, Annette. Junior, you shared. Thank you, dear. Putting you on the free list. All right. We call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Lord and Lady. We call upon the Spirit of all, the Spirit of the universe, to assist us in creating crystal clarity, awakening Luz's inner light. In rose quartz, Luz, your essence dwells, a mirror of the soul it spells. As the skull stands in for thee, may its love set your spirit free. With selenite in hand, we sweep through the mind's clutter deep. Banish doubt, let thoughts be clear. In its glow, find peace so dear. Fluorite's rainbow, bridge of light, sorts and aligns with insight bright. May it order thoughts astray, leading the mind to brighter day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. How'd that feel to you there, Luz? So Annette asked an interesting question. How did Maxine get her name? Because Shia was being cheeky when she named Maxine. Okay. So Max is this crystal skull that's actually the size of an actual crystal skull, like your actual skull. And Max goes around touring, and many people believe that Max is an actual Lumerian / spirit energy that is trapped in that crystal skull. Okay. So, whether you personally have an experience with Max or not, Max is a very famous crystal skull, much bigger. Well, this is a girl skull because I say it's a girl skull because it's rose quartz and, to me, pink girl, that's what it means. And she's smaller, so she's a Maxine instead of a Max. So yeah, because she's all like carved out anatomically and everything like that. So that's how Maxine became Maxine. Isn't that right, Maxine? That's right, Shia. Do you like being named Maxine? I like being named whatever you want me to be named. Okay, so I could call you fucking stupid skull? I'm not fucking stupid. Well, you just said I could name you whatever I wanted. That's not a name, that's an insult. You're right, that's an insult. So, Maxine, I guess it is. I'm good with that. Thank you. Bye, everybody. So there you go. Hey, Linda, if you'd like to be able to ask a question, then you can donate. If you would like to get a free OSTARA reading and be on the free list, then you need to like, subscribe, and share, and then I will give you a free OSTARA reading. And that is on the energies that are coming to you for our OSTARA, okay? Tori, my darling, I have to have fun. Annette, what's the point if you can't fucking have fun? Okay? All right, so you're wanting to talk with mom and get her advice or anything she feels like she needs to hear and wants to share. Also, how you should be navigating your relationship with your stepsister. Are you guys on the rocks or something? All right, one of the things that I've decided I want to start doing when I'm doing mediumship, so I don't have to feel like I'm like looking into the camera or dealing with that, is I'm going to put on a little bit of, a background meditation thing on here. So that I don't have to worry about anybody staring at me while I'm trying to talk to the beyond. So let me see, which one shall we put? I'm going to ask your mom. Linda, like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to put this up here because you're not answering, so... Here's Linda, that's for you right there. If you want to ask a question, you need to donate. Otherwise... you can like, subscribe, and share, and you'll get a free reading of my choice, not yours. You did what? You shared? So then let me know you shared. Tell me you shared, and I will put you on the free list. But on the free list, you don't get to ask a question. You just get to be on the list, and when it's your turn, I will do a star reading for you, which today is about... There's a heart and a 4 next to my name. It means you've been following. You're an anniversary follower, I think, for 4 years, Barbara. But Linda, let me know that you've shared, and I'll put you on the free list. And like I said, if you'd like to ask a question, you can donate. If you want just the free reading, then stick around and I'll let you know when it's your turn. All right, so Tori, I'm going to ask your mom which one she wants. Okay, she wants the night sky. All right, night sky it is. Well, happy anniversary to us, Barbara. That's wonderful. Jimmy, putting you on the free list as well. All right. So, Liz, let's see what Liz has to say. She's telling me to tell you not to expect a lot out of your stepsister. I don't know why, but she's telling me not to expect a lot out of your stepsister. That you need to learn where she's coming from in order to really start to understand her and understand that, Linda, I don't really see it, but I take you at your word and I put you on the list when you tell me you've shared. So yeah. But Tori, what I'm seeing here, or what I'm hearing here from your mom, is that you need to learn where your stepsister is coming from in order to relate with her, in that she's kind of doesn't really think about things. I don't know what that means. That she just kind of does what she wants and doesn't really think about the impact that it makes on other people. Does that make sense? Okay, and that you just need to hold your boundaries. And, over time, this will change, but why is she telling me there's a lot of intense and strong emotions going on right now, Tori? But your mom says that you need to understand where she's coming from, because otherwise the things that she's doing don't make sense unless you look at it from a completely selfish point of view, okay? Now, this will change over time, but it's going to take a long time before it does, is what your mom is telling me. And when she's ready to actually grieve and start talking about things is when you can open up and when you can start fixing that relationship there, Tori. You're just going to have to be the adult in the room and step up and take care of things. Why is she saying there's some kind of a financial thing that your stepsister's worried about? Does this have to do with your dad passing or something? Okay. Diana, thank you. Putting you on the free list. Because I'm seeing that you need to handle some kind of, she's in a financial bind. Okay. She's all concerned with financial kind of stuff. So I guess this is all about her financial comfortability, is what your mom's saying is about. Definitely seeing that she feels like you're just respecting her and her boundaries, okay? No matter what, and that this is her day and her way of doing things. But you, and at the same point, need to say, hey, I am unable to leave my child for this amount of time. So either I can bring my child or I can't come. And I'm seeing that you need to actually, your mom tells me that you need to stand your ground and simply say, this is what needs to happen. I want to be there, but can't be there unless I can bring my child. Okay. And that'll be up to you. And you put it right back on her. I want to come, but I can't come unless I can actually come with Amelia. Okay. And, just that you're not comfortable. Just be honest with her on it. Don't have any expectations. But okay, your mom's saying that if you kind of offer to send a gift, like say, hey, if we can't come, I get it. I will send a gift that is a valuable gift that will kind of, send a bigger gift, like a bribe. This is really coming across like, okay, bribe her with like, okay, if I can't come because I got to take care of my kid and we can't take days off, then I'm going to give you a gift that's worth several $100s, or I'm just going to give you a gift card to go and get what the hell you want, So Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you need to just say it again. And if it changes things between us because I need to take care of my family, then maybe that'll change things between us. I'm making a peace offering because I can't always drop everything, nor can you always drop everything for things that I want / need. And I don't expect you to. And if you could, I would like to come, but yes, it'll change over time. She's got to have some time to mature. But you need to throw it back that, hey, if you're expecting me to leave my kids, my job, my family, and everything behind for several days to come there for your wedding, I get it, but I can't. Okay. $7,000 is a huge amount here, Junior. I'm not sure where you got $7,000 off of, but I would say do a couple $100, on a gift. But no, your mom is saying that you need to. Yes, Eileen, I've got you on the list here. You're up after Diana Cayley. But everything that I'm showing here, everything that your mom is saying is just standing your ground, holding your boundaries, and putting it back on her and saying, hey, if it's going to change things between us, then that is up to you. That is your decision to make. I love you the same as I did yesterday, the same as I will tomorrow, but it's your decision to make. 7,000 is huge in your country's currency. It's huge in ours too. If somebody walked up and handed anybody here $7,000, we'd be like, Lord, okay, it's big. It's not like $1 million, but $7,000 is pretty darn amazing. I keep seeing in this story, I'm going to tell you what she's telling me, and we're just going to leave it at that. But is your dad about to pass? Is he really close to passing? Because she's making allusions to seeing him very soon and that she'll take care of him despite everything else. I would too, John. I would too. Okay. Because I don't know why she's saying something's going on with him. So I would have him check his health, because she's not talking about your stepmom. She's talking about your dad. Okay. Her husband's stepsister's dad. Okay, so where is your dad? Because there's a male figure that I'm seeing. Okay. Because this is a male, somebody that she knew in life. This would be somebody she knew in life. Frail, very frail, having a hard time walking. Who is this? Hello, Michelle Lilly. How are you? Barbara, I don't have you or Michelle on the free list. If you guys have shared, I'll put you on there. Could be her dad. It could be her dad. Because I'm seeing old, frail, and having a hard time walking. Would that be him? Michelle, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list, my dear. But yeah, this is somebody who's going to pass soon. In her estimation, soon. Old, very old, frail, almost very thin skin. Like, literally. Okay. Then I think it's her dad. I think it's her dad then. So be prepared for that, okay? Michelle, putting you on the free list. Thank you, dear. Remember, tippers or skippers, if you get tired of waiting, you guys can tip and move up the line. Tip of any amount gets you the ability to ask a question and puts you at the front of the line and gives you a money spell. Barbara, well, today's free reading doesn't have a question to it. It's just a OSTARA reading of what the energy of spring is bringing into your life. Gotcha. But she's wanting you to know that that's coming. She's wanting you to know that that's coming. So when I ask if it's her dad, she's like, yeah, dad. That's why she kept saying dad. And I was thinking it was your dad, because I was thinking if she was gone, her dad's surely gone. But no, I guess it is him. So there you go. Hey, Daisha. Putting you on the free list. And same thing for you, Barbara. All right. So, Diana Kaylee, are you still here? Meanwhile, Tori? Yes, if you tip, you get a question, BD. All right. So, Tori, let's do your money spell here. All right. So, here we go. Tori. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. And for you, Diana Kaylee, your money spell. And of course, I'll be casting your spell for your puppers later on. Okay. So Diana Kaylee, for you, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Eileen, I've already got you on the list, my dear. And BD, I'm moving you off the free list and onto the priority list. All right. So, you're welcome. Eileen, you're up next, my darling. You wanted an ancestors reading and, of course, your freebie. So let's see what your freebie is for today. And Jarek, moving you off of the free list and onto the priority list as well. Alrighty. So, Eileen, first of all, you've got a ticket out there. So, Eileen, let me know you're here. So let's do your money spell, Eileen, while we're on that. Eileen, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I'm really hoping that lottery ticket comes in. All right, Annette. Diana, you zellied? Okay. I will move you off of the free list and onto the priority list as well. All right. So, Eileen, you wanted an ancestor reading? I love the ancestor reading. So we have 3 different levels to the ancestor reading. First level is your DNA ancestors, okay? Those are the ones that share DNA with you from this lifetime. So if you were to trace your DNA lineage, then these would be the ancestors that are speaking here. Okay. And we're going to look for the recent, we look, first of all, DNA, more recent things that were, within the last 7 generations. All right. So those would be your more recent DNA ancestors. Then we're going to see what your ancient ancestors in your DNA line have to tell you. And Rochelle, I see you're moving over into the priority list as well. Okay, so I'll put you over there in a second. And then this last line is what your spiritual ancestors or your soul family has to tell you. And I'll explain that in a little bit on what your soul family, soul ancestors are. Okay. So, and Rochelle, let's find you on here. There you are. Rochelle, moving you over to the priority as well. All right, gotcha. All right, so we're going to start off, Eileen, with what your recent ancestors have to tell you within the last 7 generations. Okay? So within the last 7 generations, those who have passed and gone before are basically wanting you to know that you are meant to fly more independently. You're more meant to be on your own. Okay? You're not meant to be part of a flock. You're not meant to be like one of those people with lots of followings and a big friend group and stuff like that. You're meant to have close, personal, long-standing relationships, and you are meant to be a guide for a lot of people as well, okay? Like, you help bring warmth and knowledge and guidance to people, but you're not meant to have like this major amount of friends and stuff like that around you. Okay, you're meant to have smaller, more intimate relationships with people, and the reason for that is part of you, like, according to them, you're always feeling kind of like you're always on the giving side. You're always, and that's what you're meant to be. You're meant to be a teacher. Okay, you're meant to help and give and teach, illuminate, give warmth, and help people transform themselves. Whereas you don't have like this massive friend circle. Make sense? All right. So that's what your most recent ancestors are wanting you to know. They're telling you not to feel bad because this is the way it's meant to be. Now, your ancient ancestors are telling you that you have a very strong connection with the earth. Okay. And that you have a lot of magic that comes in your long-term ancestral lineage here, okay? So you can use that magic in your ancestral lineage to start manifesting the things that you want and need, okay? So you need to actually get to the point to where you are envisioning those things that you want, that you're tapping into your ancestral line and your ancestral magic. So Eileen, have you ever really researched your ancestry, your ancient ancestry, to where your line comes from, where your line begins? Because I would say really doing some research into your ancestral line, your ancestral magic type. Hello, heathen, breathing fire. Welcome back. But I would say really check out the magic from your ancestral line and see if you can't get connected with it, because what I'm seeing is a very strong earth magic. Germany. Okay, that explains the trees and stuff, but a very strong earth magic, and in this case, a Celtic magic too, because the German ancestry there. But you should be tapping into that style of magic to really increase your manifestation power. Now, this last line is a different line of ancestors that most people don't think about. And this is your spiritual ancestors, because you know what? Many times we, between lifetimes, hop DNA strands. In this lifetime, we have DNA ancestry that is a part of our lineage. And then we also have those people who are not necessarily part of our DNA, but have been a part of our past lives. They've been mothers, brothers, sisters, fathers, all that sort of thing. And you're welcome, heathen. If you like, subscribe, and share, I'll put you on tonight's free list. Tonight's free list is an OSTARA reading. But these are people who have been part of your life in your past and are part of your soul family. So they are interested and vested with you. Okay. But they are not alive with you in this lifetime right now. So they're watching over you. They're caring about you. They're your spiritual ancestors. And they're telling you also that you need to find ways of getting in touch with your soul family across the veil. Okay, that you need to check with them and get into and Mahanor, no, if you would like to donate, you can ask a question. Otherwise, if you like, subscribe, and share, I'll give you a free OSTARA reading, my friend. But basically what I'm seeing here for you is that if you are able to connect with them, then they will give you a lot more guidance and help you in connecting with your spirit guides, Eileen, because you have not been paying attention much to your soul family that's on the other side of the veil. So listen to them and they will make sure that you are never alone, okay? Mahanor, did you share also, my dear? You need to share it somewhere. Let me know that you've shared it. Hit that share button. But that's what your ancestors are really trying to tell you there, Eileen. Mahanor, did I not just tell you that you do not get to ask a question just for like, subscribing, and sharing? If you would like to, donate, then you can ask a question. Like, subscribing, and sharing gets you a reading of my choice. Okay, you don't get to ask a question unless you give me money. You give me money. That helps me pay my bills. I give you the chance to ask a question. Now, you can have a free reading even without getting me money just by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And then you get an OSTARA reading, which we'll be doing shortly. So, speaking of OSTARA readings, let's see what yours is, Eileen, okay? What is the energy spring is bringing into your life? Okay. You have got to learn to watch your back, okay? This spring, you're going to need to follow your instincts and watch your back because you've definitely got somebody who I see a narcissist that is going to be trying the gaslighting and trying the, I'm not just seeing gaslighting, I'm seeing actual betrayal, okay? So Eileen, watch for those people who aren't really who they appeared to be, okay? So look out for that. Watch your back with this. Your instincts are spot on, so pay attention to your instincts, okay? That Two of Swords is talking about pay attention to your instincts. You'll know who it is, but you know, it's going to be an instinctual knowledge. So pay attention to that, okay, Eileen? Thank you, Heathen. I got you on the free list. All right, Brittany, BD Dish, what did you want your reading on, or did you want the free reading tonight? Meanwhile, let's do your money spell, BD. So, BD, for you, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. What about your relationship, BD? Ask your question in the form of a question. Heathen, if I don't give back with free readings and stuff like that, then the universe doesn't honor what I do. Okay? So the universe honors the fact that I charge money, but it also honors the fact that I give away readings as well. There's never a time that you can't get a free reading on my lives. You just have to be patient. That's all. Is the relationship worth continuing? Okay, good question. So, yes, like reciprocity. Exactly. All right, so we're going to do, should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. Daisha, I got you on the list. If I go, there will be double. So we're going to say, should you stay or should you go in this relationship? Should you stay is the 9 of Cups, which is basically means if you build it, they will come. So if you put the work into the relationship and you're going to have to put all the work in initially, then staying is a good option, but you're going to have to put a lot of time, effort, and work into this relationship. Should you go? The universe says that this is not your last chance. If you go, you will find new love. Okay, but you will find love in a way that there's more of a spiritual connection there, okay? So you're going to find a better love if you go, but if you stay, you can build a good relationship. You're just going to have to be the one putting in all that work and effort. Okay, BD? Hopefully that helps and blesses you. So it'll be good if you build it. You did you like, subscribe, and share? I don't have you down there yet. You gotta say shared if you guys want to get on the list, Mary Sharkus. I don't see you on there. But let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared, and I will put you on there. Jarek, you're up next. Heathen, tonight you don't get to ask a question, but you get to see what the energy is coming to you, okay? So you're on the list, and the free list is not it's not a question night on the free list. It is a OSTARA reading. So what OSTARA brings you? Jarek says, I would like to know if the plan I have for the leadership role is solid, or is there something I've missed? Can the money spell please be for my husband, Chuck? Well, yeah, I can do it for Chuck. I'll do it for both of you. Chuck and Jarek. Good evening, morning, or afternoon. Good evening, Chase. So for Jarek and Chuck, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will it is now done. So mote it be. Barbara, no, not really. You're just not seeing me drink as often, that's all, because I'm drinking more off screen than I'm on. Yes, Sylvia, I see you there. I'm moving you over to the priority list. Here we go. All right, so Jarek wants to know about your leadership role. All right. Tippers or skippers, Mahanor. So the people who send money get to go first, because that's the way of things. They send me money. That pays for all this. It keeps the computer running. It keeps the internet on. It keeps the lights on. All that sort of thing. I don't like it, Jonathan. You're picking. I know you're picking yellow, but let me tell you, it's hard to see. It's really hard to see. Okay, you need to have a higher contrast. So if you're gonna go with yellow, then you need to have like a black outline to it, or you need to make the background more dull, something like that. Okay, but you got to have all of that. All right, Mahanor. You're about 5 seconds away or one more comment away from getting banned, okay? Other people have been patient and are waiting their time, okay? Other people listen when I tell them that first come, first serve kind of stuff. Other people are more gracious when they get things that are for free, okay? So I will tell you this. Keep pushing and you will find a different reader, okay? And Renee, absolutely, I'll put you on the free list, my dear. Actually, I already got you there. Jace, if you would like to ask a question for a reading, you can donate using the pinned comment down below. If you would like to like, subscribe, and share, I'll put you on the free list and you will get a reading of my choice. You don't get to ask a question unless you donate, okay? Mary Sharkus putting you on the list. But free listers get a general reading, and this is a general reading for OSTARA. But yes. All right, Jarek, let's see what you need to know about this leadership role. Are you on the right path for this leadership role? Right off the bat, we've got good shit. Oh, we've got extra good shit. And let's see what our last card is here. Oh, we got 2 cards. Okay. And this is a choice. That's why it's 2 cards. All right. You are on the right path, okay? However, there is going to come a point, Jarek, where you will be able to step back and decide that you really don't want to take on the leadership, or to step up and you're going to have to put in a little extra work for this leadership role. I will tell you this, okay? You absolutely need to step up and do the leadership thing. Even though it's going to take a little extra work for you to kind of create the path forward, it is going to be a lot more worthwhile for you, because if you go the other direction, you're going to hate the leadership that steps up and takes it instead. You're not going to like the choices that are going. I've got 3 more people left on the priority list right now, Tammy. It's the free list is extraordinarily long tonight, but not everybody stays for it. So, but Jarek, you are generally on the right path. Just when that challenge comes up on whether you should continue and put in the extra work, or whether you should back off and let somebody else pick it up, take on the extra work. Okay. You're not going to like the other way at all. Okay. But in general, yes, you're on the right path for that big time. Diana, where are you at, my dear? Michelle, you're going to be after that. And so Sylvia, you're going to be after that. People that I've got on the free list are Cassandra Smith, Deborah Parkinson, Lori, Sam Maurice, Michael Johnson, Robin, Annette, Chris, Becca, Junior, Linda, Jimmy, Michelle, Daisha, Barbara, Heathen, Mahanor, Renee, and Mary. That's exactly the confirmation you were looking for. Oh, that's funny. So has that path come up, that divergent path of whether you're going to step up and put in more work, or whether you're going to let somebody else take it over? Has that come up yet? I'm going to laugh if it's already come up. So Diana, let's do your money spell. And what do you want your reading on tonight, my dear? All right, Diana, for you. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Any guidance on my appointment tomorrow? I finally get to see the doctor regarding the uterus. Excellent. Okay, let's see what we got. And you already understand the logistics, aka always listen to your medical professional. Blah, 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 blah. My readings are for entertainment purposes only, no matter how fucking spot on and fucking accurate they are. All right, so what I'm seeing is that... Oh, good, Jarek. Good to hear that. What I'm seeing is that you absolutely need to work on... I feel like this is a referral to a specialist, that you need to get some kind of a referral to a specialist on your uterus, because I'm seeing that while you're going to the doctor, you need to go one step further. And I don't know if that's going to be a second opinion or a specialist, but you need to let them know that you want this fixed. You want this solved, even if that means hysterectomy or what have you. That you want this solved, and you're going to have to stand your ground, that you're not looking for a band-aid, a temporary stopgap, or just, hormones, take these hormones and hope for the best. All right. I'm definitely seeing the guidance that I'm seeing here is that you, with this 8 of Wands, need to stand your ground, stand up for yourself, and look for the referral. Okay. You're going to the OBGYN. All right. But you need to not stop with this one doctor. Okay. I'm just seeing that there's something about we'll try this and hopefully that'll fix it. And I feel like that whatever, we're going to try this and we're going to try to go the easy route and stuff like that. You need to stand your ground and say, I am looking for a long-term / permanent solution. That's what I'm seeing, is that you want to move forward towards a permanent solution. And if that means going to and getting a referral for a second opinion or for a specialist in these cysts, what have you, that's what you need to do. Okay. But you're asking for guidance. And what I'm seeing here is that going to somebody beyond just this doctor and making sure that you're not going to agree to just the Band-Aid fix, that you have a long-term permanent solution that you're working towards. Make sense? You're welcome, darling. It's going to be critical, this, because I really feel like I keep seeing the vision of a Band-Aid and just sticking a Band-Aid over your stomach, like a big Band-Aid. And it's like eventually that Band-Aid just starts becoming more and more uncomfortable being there. That's the vision that I'm getting with this. Okay. So you need to look for a more permanent solution, and that might mean seeing a specialist in this field, or somebody who has a specialist in not just as an OBGYN, but with uterine cysts and that sort of thing. Yeah, you might have to. But I'm seeing that they're going to try to throw a Band-Aid on it. So I literally saw a vision of a Band-Aid coming down on your uterus, and it's like, we don't need a fucking Band-Aid. This is something that requires stitches, not a Band-Aid, damn it. Okay? In kind of like the terms of a cut or a wound. Okay? This is something that requires more than just a Band-Aid. And you need somebody who's going to actually look for a real solution, not a Band-Aid. So hopefully that helps and blesses you there, Diana. Rochelle, you're up next. What did you want your reading on? And let me know you're here for your money spell. Tippers or skippers, you get to skip the list and you get a money spell. And you get to ask a question. You're welcome, Diana. So, Rochelle, and just because you tipped and skipped doesn't mean you can't get the free instead of a question. You can ask a question, or you can say, hey, I want my free plus money spell. Sure. You can take your pick. You can get the free reading I'm doing tonight, which is an OSTARA general, or you can ask your question, but you definitely get your money spell. Okay, so she just really wants to send money so she can say, I'm a Tipper McSkipper. You are, Rochelle. And Tipper McSkippers get Tipper McSkipper money spells. So here you are, Rochelle. Money unto thee. Abundant wealth and 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. E-hugs back to you, Heather. Heathen. I don't know why I want to call you Heather. I just see that heathen and want to go Heather. Unless your name is actually Heather, in which case I'm going to be like, well, that's why I feel like calling you Heather. All right, so you don't have a question, Rochelle? You just want the freebie? Let's see what your... I'm sure it does. Let's see what your OSTARA reading is. It's heathen. Okay. Well, I'm a heathen. You're a heathen. We're all a heathen too. All right. So what we have here, we have the Star, we have the King of Cups, and we have the 5 of Swords. All right. So what I'm seeing here is over the course of this season, which is spring, of course, Rochelle, is that you're going to have a chance to really do it your way, and you should do it your way, and stay calm. Okay, because doing it your way and staying calm is going to help you navigate a difficult situation that's going to come. You're going to come out on top of this difficult situation, but it's going to take a little bit of work to get through it. Okay, Rochelle? So it's going to be really, really important for you to keep calm and carry on. Okay? Do it your way, follow your instincts, but keep calm in the midst of this situation. It'll be a difficult situation, but if you can keep calm, you'll be in it to win it. All right? You'll be in it to win it. Came up with a name because of how outwardly righteous people were so often on the wrong side of things morally, and generally tended to condemn me for my wisdom. Wow. That plus YouTube already had one of the folks who got around the net snagging my first internet handle. What's your preferred if you can get it? You're welcome, Rochelle. Sylvia Saceda. Sylvia, you're up next I see that you wanted a specialty reading, my dear. And then Tammy Wild, I got you on the priority list after that. Zero Ninja. That's cool. And just so you guys know, yeah, I love those words, keep calm and carry on. Well, you're going to need just so you guys know, there will not be a live on Friday night because I'm going to be leaving leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Monday, leaving on a jet plane. Sylvia, did you have a specific thing that you would like a full spirit reading on? Full spirit simply talks about the number of cards and that we're getting full spirit insight on whatever we're looking into. We can look into just whatever your guides want to tell you, or if you have a specific subject we want to look into. Well, I can see that Zero Ninja would be fairly popular. You sure? Because my humor can either be
emotional damage,
or it can be my humor's all over the board. You know why? Because I'm magical. Okay, so full spirit insight. Let's see what the guides have to say on this. Meanwhile, let's start off with your money spell, dear. All right. Sylvia. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, so let's do this full spirit insight and see what your guides have to tell you, my darling. All right. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Now you'll notice this full spirit insight is called this because, it forms an eye. Oh my goodness. Is this an eye looking thing? I think it's an eye looking thing because we're doing some full spirit insight. See the eye? Can you see the eye right in here? That's the eye. All right. So you'll see it even better if I put a little heart in the center of an eye. See, look, the eye has a heart. You know, I heart you. Heart. There you go. I heart you. There you are. Yes. All right. You might have a flat earth to Monsanto GMOs. That's funny. That's funny, heathen. I love it. All right. I suggest that, hey, there are flat earthers all over the globe. Boom. Hold on. There you go. All right. So what I'm seeing here, Sylvia, is this. Right now, you are focused on a lot of the things that are not going necessarily right in your life. And I get that. Okay. But you need to instead look at the things that are those things that are exciting to you on an emotional level. Okay. I don't see your new graphic, Jonathan. Hasn't come over yet. But, oh no, now I do. Okay, you're putting bright on bright, buddy. You need to dim that background out a little bit or put something different because the whole offering custom that I can't read the smaller stuff. I can read Celestials Exalted and I can read the Celestials Exalted.etsy.com, but I can't read that crap in the middle. I can't read it at all. All right, so Sylvia, back to you. You need to turn around and focus on the things that are really drive you forward on an emotional level. Instead of focusing on the negative stuff. Take charge of your life and realize that nobody can stop you from doing the things that you need to. And put that sacral chakra energy in towards your goals and those things that make you more fulfilled on an emotional level. And you'll start to see some finances coming in on it. Okay. You'll start to see some really good shit happening for you. Okay. If you're able to do that. But to really work this, you've got to release those things which no longer serve. Grieve the things from the past that you've been upsetting you. In other words, turn around, walk away from them, grieve them, and move on. And again, focus on your emotional stability and your emotional happiness, Sylvia. Is this making some sense to you? Because this is a pretty strong reading here, but it's telling you very, very strongly things that it thinks that you need to be doing. All right. And what I'm really seeing here for you specifically, Sylvia, is that you really need to focus on the things that bring you joy. You need to focus on the things that bring you happiness. You're focusing on the negative is creating a negative energy in your life. Okay. You abso-fucking-lutely need to focus on those things that matter, that really matter to you. I feel like you're getting distracted by other people who want you to do things, other things that you feel like you have to do, obligations. Hey, Lola, obligations and things like you have to do. And that's just draining the living shit out of you, Sylvia. This focusing on these things that are just not bringing you joy and fulfillment on an emotional level are keeping you and draining the shit out of you for the things that really matter to you. Okay, so you need to really translate and change this around so that you have energy to put towards the things that matter to you. Does that make some sense? Once you do that, your money's going to go up, your energy's going to go up. You've been trying to focus, but a lot's going on work-wise. Okay, here's the thing. Even in your work, look towards the things that are actually working for you instead of, I'm just seeing like constantly things, other things, distractions and stuff that are draining you and keeping you from doing the stuff that really matters to you. Okay? So you need to refocus that a little bit. You need to redirect yourself. All right? So if you need to talk a little bit more about this, send me a message and we can discuss it a little bit more. But I'm just feeling like all these little things and things that don't really matter. Like if you died tomorrow, nobody give a rat's ass. They'd replace you, kind of thing. But if you died tomorrow doing the things that you love, then other people would be like, oh, wow, she really made a difference, kind of thing. And I'm just feeling like once you start putting your emotional energy towards the good stuff and release those things which aren't serving you, you're going to have the time, the effort, the energy, and then the financial response coming afterwards because things are looking up, things are looking better. You're feeling better, you know, even if you still have to do the work thing, working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Even if you have to continue to do that, at least you're going to feel better. So you're going to have the emotional energy to be able to do that. Okay. It says some things that are happening in your dreams. I think your dreams are trying to tell you something, and then if that's the case, you know. So, by the way, if anybody's wanting to learn a little bit about, magic, let's say, or Reiki, or casting spells, or whatever, here's a place you might want to check out and learn from, okay? It's my mentorship circle, on-demand learning, $25 a month. You can't beat it, and you get a free reading every week. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. Thank you, Jonathan. Don't be shy. Ask LadyShiya instead. That's cute, heathen. I like it. All right. So, yeah. Hopefully that helps and blesses you there, Sylvia. If anything's unclear, message me. I just really kind of get the feeling like stuff is just absolutely draining the living shit out of you. Okay. So, and that's leaving you all work and no play. Leaves Sylvia a very, very low energy gal. Okay. Tammy, you are up next. Tammy, were you wanting a, channel divine message, or what were you wanting for your donation tonight? Let me know that you're here. All right. So I'm going to ask you this, Tammy. Do you have a particular divinity that you personally are affiliated with? That you wanted to hear from directly, specifically? Or should I just ask the divine what the divine wants to tell you? Okay. Do you identify as Christian, pagan, anything? Just ask whatever spirit wants to let you know. Okay. I normally ask you guys if you guys have a specific divinity, because many a time, if you have a specific divinity, I will go to them and you'll relate better for a message. So yes, let me just see what your channeled message is from the divine. Tammy, you are really good at the whole fake it until you make it thing. Okay. You are good at putting up the front that people need to see. You are a chameleon and can be a part of any direction, any way, for anything. And while that is a wonderful and great thing, it can also leave you feeling very disconnected. And your divine message is coming through that you have lost connection with your divine self. Okay? You've lost connection with the divinity within you. All right? You are carrying around so much stuff from your past. Okay, you're carrying around so much stuff that you have not gotten closure on, and you have just this amazing and wonderful potential that the universe wants you to see and wants you to live up to. Okay, all this. The divine's telling me that you've gone through a lot of self-healing. And I do mean a lot of self-healing. You have figured out you are good at analyzing yourself. You're good at analyzing your past. And you've used this in a lot of different ways, okay? But you're still carrying around those burdens. You need to find a closure. You need to find a peace for yourself. Your dreams have brought you to some very unusual places. That's another thing that's coming through. Your dreams. I keep hearing from the divine about your dreams. Okay, your dreams have been taking you on journeys. All right, you need to really tune into your dreams. Those dreams will bring you to a higher, heightened awareness of self. And not just that healing for yourself, but how to take that healing for yourself and translate it to being able to heal for other people. Okay. But you've been going on journeys in your dreams. And I'm being told to tell you that the vast majority of the time in your dreams, you are actually traveling to different places, different times, different people. So your dreams aren't just dreams. Your dreams are you're going into alternate realities, alternate dimensions, alternate places for things. So, you really should be paying attention to your dreams, and you need to connect to the divinity, the divine, your divine self. You've lost connection with yourself by putting up that mask to everybody else. Okay. As you reconnect with yourself, you're going to find a renewed sense of energy, a renewed sense of you, a renewed sense of, I need to turn this off. It keeps making stupid noises. A renewed sense of self, a renewed sense of you, a renewed sense of healing, and a renewed sense of purpose. Okay. That once you feel like you're doing some good for others, you'll really start feeling better. Okay. But it's a big deal. It's a very, very, very big deal for you to really connect with that divine self. It's like the divinity you should be worshiping is the divinity within you. You really, really, really need to reconnect with that divinity, that self divinity. Make some sense? I'm trying to ask if there's anything else that you need to know, and it's just that I keep getting that reconnection point, babe. I keep getting that reconnection point for you. That's going to be a really important context, that reconnection point. Hello, Stephanie. You've been working really hard at focusing on myself. Can you verify the dream stuff that I'm picking up? Because I'm really getting a really strong sense of you're literally hopping dimensional. You're going interdimensional surfing. You're actually surfing the interdimensional cosmic web. Okay. Yeah, you need to reconnect with yourself. You need to reconnect with the divine within you. But I'm also seeing that your dreams are a very, very, important context for you. Okay. You really need to work on your dreams. And it's weird because your divinity is kind of coming across as just like that universal divine sense, but also reminding you that you are a part of that. And I'm getting like, literally the channel divinity is you. You are the channel divinity. It's the universe, but it's also you. Okay. Yeah, well, apparently you've been going to alternate dimensions and alternate realities. So interesting. But the fact that the divine is coming through here and telling you, dream weaver. Yeah, I remember that song too, Renee. But the divinity is telling you that you really need to reconnect with yourself, and that this is conceptually, you need to have faith in you. You need to have faith in your ability to be the divine. Okay. And focusing in on yourself, focusing in on you. Okay. Self-care is not selfish. Sorry, I'm rolling a cigarette while we're talking. Self-care is not selfish. And for you to turn around and connect with your divinity, that's a self-care thing. And finding that healing. You've done a lot of healing, but you need that rebirth, Abso-fucking-lutely. All right. So let me do your money spell here. Hold on. We haven't done your money spell. A cigarette can be self-care. In my opinion, having a cigarette, I don't smoke for my own health. I smoke for everybody else's so that I don't kill everybody, okay? All right, so Tammy, let's do your money spell here. Tammy. Money, money, unto thee. Abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. You see mad women and traditional priestesses in your dreams. Interesting, Junior. And yes, self-care is a necessity, Stephanie. Let me know, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list, my dear. You felt that very much? The muffin was what, the money spell or the channel divinity? I felt both. Just saying. But, you know, hey, I'm in the middle of it. Cassandra Smith, Deborah Parkinson, and Lori St. Maurice. Are you guys here? Let me know who's here. Cassandra Smith, Deborah Parkinson, and Lori St. Maurice. Guys, do not forget to tune in tomorrow at Rochester Free Radio, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to be going through the veil with my friend Otivia. She's going to be on the next 2 shows. And we're going to be talking about OSTARA and the history of OSTARA and everything. Congratulations, Stephanie. That's wonderful. All right. I just asked specifically for those 3. So Lori St. Maurice is here. Is Deborah Parkinson here? And Cassandra Smith here. No, Robin, you haven't missed it. We're getting into those. So if I didn't say your name, don't tell me you're still here. Okay? Lola, I've already got you on the list. OSTARA blessings to you as well, Jarek, Mary Part, and my heart goes out to you. Cassandra Smith and Deborah Parkinson, are either one of you guys here? Michael Johnson and Robin Blackburn, are either one of you here? Cassandra, Deborah, Michael, and Robin, which one's here? Cassandra Smith, Deborah Parkinson, last call for you two. Michael Johnson, Robin Blackburn, are you guys here? Robin is here. Michael Johnson, are you still here? Cassandra Smith and Deborah Parkinson. All right, we'll start with Lori. Lori St. Maurice, what is the OSTARA bringing you? What is the spring season bringing to you? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is a chance for you to express your true emotional self, but you've got to make a decision to actually do it. And when you do, you're going to find things like really busy and moving forward for you, okay? So you absolutely need to find a way to express your heart, express your emotional self, get off shit or get off the pot, all right? And I would suggest going ahead and taking that shit because you don't want to be backed up with it. And that'll allow you to bring a little bit more balance into your life, okay? Jonathan Phoenix, you're on the priority list. We're going to do you here in just a minute. All right. So, Michael, let's see what we got for you. And for OSTARA, what's your spring energy? We've got the Devil. Michael, you've got to turn around and make different choices if you would like to see different results, which is going to be talking about figuring out what your goals are. You got to stop sitting in where you're at and start making goals and looking at all the possibilities that are out there with that 7 of Cups. Do not stay stuck where you're at. The energy that spring is bringing you is that energy of change, Michael. Okay? You've got to turn around and make different choices in order to move forward. All right, my friend? Robin Blackburn, let's see what we've got for you. And Alana, I see you're moving up to the priority list as well. All right. Yeah, I swear, I tell you guys I'm not going to be on Friday, and you guys are like, panic. All right, so Robin, for you, what do we have for OSTARA energy here? We have changes that are coming to you during this season, which is going to allow you to leave behind some of the past hurts of the past, and it's going to give you a chance to decide who you want to be going forward. So you're going to be able to use your head to decide about your path going forward. No problem, Stephanie. You're going to have a chance to look towards the path ahead, okay? And you're going to have a chance to decide who you want to be, but it cannot be. It's going to have to be a change. You need to be able to let go of the past, Robin, okay? So this change is a wonderful thing. It's a good thing for you, so don't let it pass you by. All right, Jonathan, you're up next on the priority list. What did you want your reading on? Deborah. All right, I'll put you back on the list. I did call your name, but I'll put you back on at the end of the list if you want to stick around. But you're going at the bottom of the list because I already last called you. Sorry, darling. All right, meanwhile, Annette, Grimstein, Chris Cole, and Becca Crosby. Which one of you are here? You need a vehicle to make some of those changes. Elise, absolutely you can. Like, subscribe, and share, and I will put you on the list, my dear. That is all that is required. Like, subscribe, and share. Becca, you're here. Okay. How about Annette Grimstein and Chris Cole? Are you guys here? Chris is here. Okay, good. We'll get you in a minute. We're going to look at Jonathan and what his question is here. So, Jonathan, you want to know where this path, like what path? With work or with your Etsy store? What path specifically are you asking about, my friend? Last call for Annette Grimstein. I think she took off already, but I'm going to go ahead and last call her. Long day and finally home. Hey, Stephanie Thompson. By the way, if anybody wants to know who to blame or who to thank for this awesome purple hair, that's Stephanie Thompson right there. You're welcome, Michael. And I believe that you can make some of these changes even without. Some changes you might need a vehicle for, but some of the changes that you can make now don't require that. Okay. Spiritual path working. Okay, spiritual. I'm glad I clarified that. All right, so let's see what we got here for you, my friend. Your spiritual path. Okay, right now I definitely see some limited belief sets which are holding you back that you have got to work to process through. That's going to come with time, though. The more time that you spend, the more you're going to be able to release those limiting belief sets, which I'm not seeing that they're negative. I'm just seeing that you don't think you can do as much as you need to do. Once you actually start doing it your way and leaving behind some of the emotional self-doubt of the past, it's going to be much, much better. Okay. Now, let's see what comes below you here on the karmic energy, the cosmic energy. Take it as you will. You are actually needing to stop trying to ask other beings for assistance and instead work with assistance from your higher self. Let your higher self collect the assistance from other people. In other words, you work immediately in direct contact to Jonathan with your higher self and let your higher self call in other celestial beings and things of that nature. Okay? Because your higher self understands that you're not nearly as limited as you seem to think you are. Okay? All right, Michael, bon appetit. But yeah, you absolutely need to stop trying to get help and support from all these other beings without calling on yourself first, is what I'm seeing here. Okay? And let your work through your higher self to call the other beings. So you can, okay, Annette, cool. I was just calling your name and almost last called you. So glad we got you before you got last called. But John, yes, you are definitely on the right path for this. But again, you still are overly limiting yourself. Okay? So if you can work better with your higher self to connect with these other entities, other beings spiritually and otherwise, you're going to have a lot more success. Can I astral project at will since I'm a witch? Most of the time, yes. Sometimes no, but most of the time, yes, Junior. Not always, but most of the time, yes. And that's just not necessarily because I'm a witch, but because I've spent a lot of time practicing on that, you know? Elise, excellent putting you on the free list, my dear. All right. At 64, I was digging my own draining ditch today. Holy shit, Annette. All right, Alana, you're up next on the priority list, my darling. What did you want your reading on? Oh, and Jonathan gets another money spell because he donated again. So Jonathan, more money. More money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, 6 times 6, because it's your second one. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. Yes, that is badass for 64. Fuck yeah. Do I teach that too, Junior? Yes, I have some of that in the mentorship circle. Some of that is in my free group. I taught a little bit about remote viewing and stuff like that in my free group, which you can definitely join for that as well. Where is my promo? Here you go. This is the free group, the Witch Coaches Sanctuary Marketplace. It is facebook.com/groups/the Witch Coach. And you can find a empathy exercises, a 6-week course with empathy exercises. That's a good place for you to start with your learning there, Junior. And when you're done with that and you're ready to learn more, then absolutely you can jump into the mentorship circle and start learning some of the more detailed stuff. Alana would like to know what the next 2 weeks look like for me. Okay. So, Cosmic says, that's Jonathan says, he's been practicing spirituality for years and can't always astral project at will. However, I can mentally project myself easily. That is a type of astral projection, but you're talking about maybe checking out mentally, like such as the meditation. I can do that at the drop of a pen. I have no problem hopping into meditation whenever I damn well feel like it. But yes, this is my free group, Junior, and that will there's an empathy exercises in the guides there that'll give you a great place to start learning for you, okay? And that one's free. All right. So Alana wants to see what the next 2 weeks are going to be like. All right, so let's see what we got. Alana, I'm assuming next week we're starting with Monday. And it looks like next week there's some major changes coming down the line. Okay. So the week begins with shit that just can't be avoided. And you're going to need to take a little bit of time to step back, to think about things, and to don't allow people to force you into taking an action. Take time to sit back on week 1 here, which is next week. Take time to sit back and really look at all the options. Don't make an immediate choice. Look and sit down and see, what are my instincts telling me to do? What am I feeling I need to do? By the end of next week, you will have a path forward that you're willing and ready to take. So let's see if week 2 here things are going to definitely, if you're able to follow your instinct, things are definitely going to come into alignment. You will be called to make some kind of a sacrifice to make this work, but it's going to be a sacrifice that ultimately benefits you and brings good things coming in your way. And we're ending up the whole thing with Laissez le bon temps rouler here, Alana. So by the end of the 2 weeks, as long as this is the turning point in the first week here. Yeah, changes. You need to turn around and say, hey, I'm not going to make anybody, not going to let anybody force me into making a choice right now. I'm going to take the rest of the week. Annette, you got to stick around for yours. You can't, if you're not here, then you're not going to get it and you're up next. So I would stick around for a minute. Okay. If you guys aren't here for the free readings do not proceed without you. You have to be here for it. But basically what I'm seeing, Alana, is that if you're don't let people force you into taking an action. Take some time, a few days to think about it, sleep on it. However you want to put it, by the end of next week, you will have a plan going forward and things will start coming into alignment for that plan. Okay. And that you have the hanging man here, which is saying that you're going to have a sacrifice that you need to make, but that sacrifice is going to work out financially towards your benefit, allow for new opportunities to come your way. And you're going to, by the end of the second week, you're going to start feeling really good about shit. All right. So, Alana, let's do your money spell here. Meanwhile, Annette, Chris Cole, and Becca Crosby, y'all 3 are up next. Junior, Linda and Jimmy Johnson, let me know you guys are here. So Junior, Captain Ramos, Linda McQuaid, and Jimmy Johnson, let me know you guys are here. Meanwhile, for you, Miss Alana, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, Junior's here. Linda McQuaid, are you here? Jimmy Johnson, are you here? All right, Annette, let's see what spring brings you. Annette, we have for you the Queen of Wands. Spring brings you the chance for you to actually take some charge over your life. You're going to come into a period of strength over this spring time. You're going to feel very strong, and now is the time for you to connect with the people around you. Okay, so the spring is going to bring you an opportunity to connect with others around you. Now, finding your tribe. That's a beautiful and wonderful thing. Chris Cole. No more ditches. Stitches were ditches. Chris Cole, what do we have for you? We had the 3 of Pentacles. So spring's going to bring you a new opportunity that you, with the 3 of Wands, you're going to have to do something in order to make it happen. But definitely this is a money season for you, Chris Cole. You're going to see your financial situation turn around if you're able to take advantage of this new opportunity that's coming your way. So watch for the opportunity coming, Chris. Becca Crosby, let's see what we've got. Becca, you got to really decide where you want to give your fucks, because sometimes you have a tendency to give fucks where fucks really shouldn't be given. All right? Don't listen to people just because they're blowing smoke up your ass. Take time to look at things from a different perspective. All right? You need to really watch for that this fall, okay, or this spring. All right? I called it in your reading about school being postponed. I told you. I was one of 5 overflow. So I do a fast track, then 4.5 weeks and 6 weeks starting June 10th for my CNA. Well, good deal. I'm glad that you were at least prepared for it and not like completely floored by that happening. Linda McQuaid and Jimmy Johnson, are you guys still here? Meanwhile, Michelle Davidson, Daisha Rogers, and Barbara Hernandez. Which ones are you here? Michelle, Lily Davidson, Daisha Rogers, and Barbara Hernandez. Who's here? Linda McQuaid and Jimmy Johnson. Any of you guys here? Please do not tell me you're here unless I call your name. Okay, I don't need 15 people telling me they're here when I'm not calling for them. It's like I'm psychic or something, Chanel, right? All right, Junior, let's see what spring is bringing you. So this season here, we have the King of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Lovers. Okay, Junior, you've got a lot of cool ideas, and these cool ideas are going to be popping into your head this season. However, be careful not to share those ideas with other people, because they will fucking steal your ideas, okay? They'll pretend to be your best friend, and then they'll steal your ideas, and they'll make a killing off of your ideas. Don't share your ideas. Just let people know about your ideas when you've already put them into action, to when you're already doing them. Meanwhile, they don't get access to your ideas, okay? Linda McQuaid, Jimmy Johnson, last call for the 2 of you. Michelle, Lily Davidson, Daisha Rogers, and Barbara Hernandez. Let me know if any of you guys are here. Jimmy Johns has a son. I don't know. We have a Jimmy Johnson. Barbara is here. Excellent. Okay, so last call for Linda McQuaid and Jimmy Johnson. Linda McQuaid and Jimmy Johnson, you guys are going off the list. If either of you show up now, you will have to go at the end of the list. Michelle, Lily Davidson, and Daisha Rogers, last call for you guys. Heathen, Breathe Fire, and Mahanor Riaz Gador, and Renee Laho. Which ones of you guys are you here? Michelle Davidson, Daisha Rogers, Heathen, and Breathe Fire, Mahanor, and Renee. Okay, Heathen is here. Excellent. Nighty night, Becca. That's wonderful. And Chanel, she looks so cute in her photo the other day. She looked like she was like more suffering you taking a photo, Elizabeth, but was that at the Black Bear Diner? It was a cute photo. She passed the first grade today. That's wonderful. She might be shot to third next year. Wow. Skip a grade. Ooh, I love shepherd's pie, Heathen. How do you like it? All right. Daisha Rogers and Michelle Lilly, I'm taking you guys off the list. Mahanor and Renee Laho, let me know if you guys are here. Okay. So meanwhile, we're going to go back and I'm going to use lamb and everything. Ooh, that's wonderful. You're not sure yet. It's so cooling. Did you cover it over with a ton of cheese? Because I love when you have that nice crusty layer of cheese over top of it. Ooh, so good. All right, Barbara, let's see what spring is bringing you for your OSTARA reading. We have the eight of wands. Okay. Which things are going to move forward very quickly for you over the spring season. And it looks like it's going to bring you a lot of good emotional, good, happy times. Okay. Make sure that you are using this time to build the foundation for your family. Okay. Your phone died, Jimmy. All right. I'll put you at the very end. I called your name already, but I'll put you down at the end. So stick around. Ah, okay. So you can't do the cheese thing because of the IBS. But yeah, Barbara, it looks like it's going to be a positive emotional time for you, and use this to kind of rebuild a strong foundation for you and for your family during the spring. Yay. So you did no cheese and coconut milk and oat milk butter for it. That sounds good. I love oat milk. I didn't know that there was an oat milk butter though. That's cool. Yes, indeed it does, Barbara. All right, Heathen, let's see what we got for you, my cooking queen. My shepherd's pie queen. She's my shepherd's pie. Prettiest shepherd's pie I ever seen. Yoko's Creamery. Very delicious. Okay, I'm going to have to look for oat milk butter. Because I love... Oh, okay, you're a guy. All right, cool. I didn't know. You never told me, so I didn't look. But okay, so you're my cooking king then. Aw, Barbara, I love you too. All right, Heathen, so what I see here for you, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Tower, and we have the Seven of Wands. Heathen, if you're happy and you know it, overthink. If you're happy and you know it, overthink. If you're happy and you know it, you really shouldn't be overthinking. Your brain will surely blow it. If you're happy and you know it, overthink. All right, so you need to stop overthinking. You need to stop expecting so much out of people and just learn to do your thing. Just do you. You do you. So one of my friends just messaged me, and I always tease him that he is obsessed with his dog, and he actually started making dog products because I told him he was obsessed with his dog. Okay. Renee, you're back. Okay, I'm putting you back on the list at the end because I called you several times. Anyway, he just told me he got another dog. I'm like, great, he has another mutt to obsess about. And before, of course, I asked Pix. That's his new dog. Oh my God, it looks like a husky blue heeler mix. Is that a husky blue heeler mix? Question mark. Well, I can tell the husky in there, but there looks like some blue heeler as well. What do you guys think? Oh, he did a DNA test. He did a DNA test on this little pup. All right, so we have Here we go. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. See the blue healer? I'm really seeing a lot of that, like, modeling there for blue healer. And kind of a blue healer style face with the ears and everything. I guess I can see a little bit of the Rottweiler coloration, maybe. But yeah, that's really cool. Hello, happy to have you here, SR Kish, putting you on the free list. All right, so, and Renee, you're here. So actually, I hadn't last called you, so there you go. Mahanor, last call for you. How does Moses make coffee? He brews it. All right, that's it. Jonathan, somebody else is going to share your button. All right, so this is for the he brews it. Heathen, you have earned a touch of Jonathan's button. Wah, 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 wah. So great. Now we have two of you dudes that tell corny jokes. What is it about dudes and corny jokes? Yes, because it's a corny joke, Jonathan. Cosmic Muffin. Okay, it's a corny joke. I know, I heard it in middle school too. But it's still a corny joke. I don't care if it was told yesterday or told 20 years ago. All right. So Renee is here. Mary Sharkus, Lola, and Lola Vega and Stephanie Whitaker. Which ones of you guys are still here? Mary Sharkus, Lola Vega, and Stephanie Whitaker. Okay, Lola's here. Mary is here. Stephanie Whitaker, are you here? Okay, Renee, you're up next. Then Mary, then Lola. Looking to see if Stephanie Whitaker is here. Excellent, Junior. That'll give you a good place to start learning. And then once you run out of knowledge there, you can join over into the mentorship circle and you'll have a lot of friends and support and people that'll help you learn your magic, buddy. All right. So, Renee, let's see what we have for you. Renee, we have the Eight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay. Renee, you absolutely need to get out of your head and you need to take care of yourself, focus in on yourself, and get a jump start on your learning. Okay. Work on your learning for growing through your spiritual rebirth, what have you, but you need to focus on learning new things. You need to get out of your head and these limiting mindsets that you've been holding on to. Okay. You need to let those go so that you can embrace new things, new lessons, and new learning. Spring is your time for self-care, my friend. Mary Sharkus, let's see what we have for you. Mary Sharkus, we have the Magician. We have the Ace of Wands. And you have the Eight of Cups. Remember, Mary, you are in charge of your destiny. You need to make the things happen with your creativity that you want to happen. And that's the only way you're going to be able to let go of your past and look towards your future. Okay, Mary? The only way you're going to be able to let go of your past and look towards your future is to realize that you have the magic to make your shit happen and you have the creativity to make it happen. And those opportunities are going to come this spring. All right? Very, very important for you. Stephanie Whitaker, Deborah Parkinson, Elise Graham, and are you guys here? Stephanie Whitaker, Deborah Parkinson, Stephanie Thompson, and Elise Graham. Let me know if you guys are here. Stephanie Whitaker, this is last call for you. Meanwhile, Lola, let's do your reading. Lola, what do we have for you? Lola, we have the moon. We have the artist. And we have the 9 of Cups. Girl, you really just need to tap into your magic, Lola. You need to seriously tap into your magic and let it take a hold of you. Okay? You need to let that magic be your guide, because when you do, it's going to make shit happen and change in your life in a massively, awesomely wonderful way. All right? That's what spring is bringing you. That's your OSTARA reading for tonight. So holy hell, get out there and fucking do it. All right? Get out there, Lola, and really make your shit happen. Because holy, I don't know. Oh, well, thank you, Renee. All you got to do is use the pinned comment. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, any of the above. Okay, Stephanie Whitaker and Stephanie Thompson, let me know if you guys are here. Last call for you. Meanwhile, Deborah Parkinson, let's see what we have for you, my dear. Deborah Parkinson, we have the Justice card with the Ace of Cups. And we have Temperance. So for you, this is going to be about learning to see things, like get down to the heart of the matter and see things for what they really are. You're going to have to let go of your emotionality and balance out how you feel about things versus the reality. And that's going to be your challenge during this spring season right now, Deborah. Okay. So you're going to, you want to normally rely completely on your emotionality, but you're going to need to find a way to balance out seeing things for what they are alongside of your emotional self. All right. And when you do that, you will find the balance and be able to create the balance that you've been looking for. But until you can balance out an honest view of things with your emotional view of things, you're not going to have that right balance. Sorry, I'm not chatting too much. I'm still on my live show. You're welcome, darling. Now, Elise, you're up. So Jimmy Johnson, Renee, and SR Kish, let me know that you guys are here. Jimmy, Renee, and SR, let me know you guys are here. Meanwhile, Elise, let me see what we have for you. Elise, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the 2 of Wands. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Girl, you need to get out there and live. Okay. This is the choice that you've been given. You can either take on and live life for everybody else, or you can live life for you. And what you're being given for OSTARA and for the spring situation here, Elise, is, and Deborah, stop it. Stop it. Okay. But Elise, you're going to have to make a choice. Live for everybody else, or actually learn to live for yourself. And learning to live for yourself, you're going to have to set your boundaries and you're going to have to set your goals. But I highly recommend you start living for yourself. You're going to have that choice come up during the spring. Okay. So make the right choice. Jimmy's here. Renee, we already did yours. And SR is here. Excellent. Jimmy and SR, you guys are the last 2 on the list tonight. Anybody else who has liked, subscribed, and shared and hasn't gotten their free reading, say shared now. If you have liked, subscribed, and shared and have not gotten your free reading, say shared right now, or you'll have to hold your peace until next week. At least good. I know what choice I would be making if I were you. Barbara, yes, that is a good idea. All right, so Jimmy Johnson, for you, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. Looks like there's going to be some really good financial opportunities coming for you during the spring, and it is going to require that you work with other people, though. And the more you involve other people, the more you're going to be able to find success. So guess what, Jimmy? You're my new best friend because you're going to be in the money this spring. Woo-hoo! You're all ears, Elise. I'm glad. All right, SR, let's see what we got for you. SR, we have the Page of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor. So what I'm seeing here is that you absolutely need to work on starting a new foundation for yourself. I would start off the season, SR, with some spring cleaning. That spring cleaning will help you find a balance between all the things that you need to do. And I'm talking spring cleaning. I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally cleaning house, okay, with this Page of Wands. And that will allow you to take more control over your life. This is a time right now to regain control, SR Kish. Regain some control in your life. Woo, you guys have made me bust my ass tonight. Woo, I'll tell ya. Y'all have put me through my fucking paces tonight. And I love you all for it. Truly, truly, thank you to everybody who donated tonight. Again, I will not be live on Friday night, but I will be live on my show on Rochester Free Radio tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen in at rochesterfreeradio.com. Click on the listen now and click on the player and you can just listen there. We're going to be talking about OSTARA tomorrow, the history of it, celebrations of it, music that I think goes well with OSTARA, all the things about spring. So join me on Through the Veil tomorrow on Rochester Free Radio 106.3, rochesterfreeradio.com, and we'll be talking about OSTARA. So I would love to accept some shepherd's pie, but you know what I got? My man got me a corned beef. And it's down there ready for me to dive in. So that is my next thing on my list of shit to do. All right. So that being said, I am going to be taking a trip this weekend. I will be back on Tuesday, though. Meanwhile, join me tomorrow on Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m. on Through the Veil on Rochester Free Radio 106.3 FM. Merry meet, merry part. Till we merry meet again. Blessed be, y'all. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, masterclasses, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com.